Hi everyone, Mr. Hawkins with Hawkins Tech, and in this video I want to talk about what things can we expect to see at WWDC, and towards the end of the video I'm going to talk about when to expect invites. Now first, starting off with some things that we can see. iOS 19, for instance. With iOS 19, we're expected to see an update to the home screen. So currently in iOS 18, we have the option to tint our icons. And we can also place icons and widgets anywhere we want. So if I take a handful of icons, let me just untint these. But if I just take a couple of icons here and I just move them all up here, and then you have that ability. You can really tint and customize your iOS 18 home screen. So we're expected to get that update with iOS 19. Also, the camera app is looking like it's going to get one of the largest redesigns with iOS 19. We can have updates for the different features. And the camera app in general is looking like it's going to get a visual redesign. This is one of the leaks that we can see with iOS 19. Maybe have larger buttons and some more features overall. I believe the update should be coming. It should be coming to older iPhones. All iPhones that run iOS 19. And the phones that run iOS 19 are every iPhone that's the iPhone XR all the way up to the iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max. Every iPhone released past iOS 18 or 2018 rather. The iPhone XR and newer. If it supports iOS 18, it will definitely support iOS 19 according to the leaks and rumors. It is also possible that we can have battery intelligence come to iPhones that have Apple Intelligence. So I have an iPhone 12 and I am going to install the beta on my 12 whenever I upgrade my iPhone. But it's expected that we can have battery intelligence for Apple Intelligent devices with iOS 19. And we can also have a smarter Siri where it's much smarter than ever before, with ChatGPT-like integrations heavily integrated across iOS. Besides home screen customization and camera app customization, there really isn't much rumors from what we know as of now, as iOS 19 will have a lot of customization, but it will have a large design. Maybe we can have updated Apple Maps and more updates. What some of those updates are, I'm not really sure. But with iOS 18, we get integration with reminders and calendars. And we got the nice updated mail app back in December. And the control center in iOS 18 was also updated with the ability to resize controls. Sometimes, though, it's a little buggy going into the control center. There were times where just scrolling in here caused the iPhone to respring. But it's understandable since this is a totally new part of iOS 18, having the more updated controls where you can add new controls. But maybe Apple can improve stability in that area. As far as what else we can see at WWDC, we can also see iPad OS 19, and I really hope Apple puts some of the split screen multitasking carried over from the iPad into iOS 19. Maybe have one window stacked on top of one for larger iPhones. Maybe smaller iPhones get some version of it as well. But with iPad OS 19, I would expect some of the same features, circular icons, with maybe on both devices have the option to switch over between square-shaped and rounded icons. But Stage Manager, I would just like to see that come to more iPads. But we can expect some of the same AI features from iOS 19 to iPad OS 19 with the camera app, home screen, and much more. With the lock screen, I would like to see changes on both devices. Have a wallpaper gallery. Instead of having to scroll all the way to the very end to delete your older, no longer needed wallpapers, I would like to see a wallpaper gallery or at least a button down here that allow us to scroll through rather than having to scroll all the way to the far left. Initially, that was rumored to be in iOS 17, but never made it, and it's still not here in iOS 18. So hopefully Apple gives us that ability. Now, with macOS 16, I really don't know what they're going to call it. It's always a surprise every year to know what Apple's going to call their next version of macOS. But I believe a couple weeks ago, I left a comment or a post on my YouTube page of some of the wallpapers of the previous macOS versions: Big Sur, Monterey, Ventura, Sonoma, and Sequoia, as to see what we can expect from the macOS 16 wallpaper. Maybe Apple might do some sort of gradient for the wallpaper, or they could take inspiration off of some of these wallpapers, and maybe we could have something interesting. They might call it based off of somewhere in California, though. Now, as far as watchOS, we could have updates as well, but I really don't do a ton of research of what's new in watchOS, as I don't own an Apple Watch, but that's something that I'm hoping that I could get into. And if I do, I could make a video for the channel. But with watchOS 12, maybe we can have an updated home screen. We already do have circular icons on watchOS 12, but maybe in watchOS 12, I would like to see the introduction of a dedicated YouTube app. Not only a dedicated YouTube app, but also a dedicated internet browser with the ability to watch YouTube videos on watchOS. I believe there was an app called WatchTube, but I don't know if that's still around or not. If you have an Apple Watch and that is still around, leave a comment on this video. I don't own an Apple Watch, but I do watch a lot of videos that are on the Apple Watch with watchOS and iOS related content. So I would like to see a dedicated YouTube app kind of similar to this one, but maybe more scaled down for the Apple Watch, come to watchOS 12. Maybe we will get that shown off at WWDC. Now, as far as visionOS 3.0, well, Apple Vision Pro is already revolutionary, but maybe we can see Siri and Apple Intelligence make its way over, if it's not already, to the Apple Vision Pro with writing tools, the new UI. Maybe have an immersive experience with the new UI on visionOS 3.0. So we can have that come to visionOS. HomePod OS, on the other hand, we could still have a HomePod with the screen on it, but maybe have that shown off at WWDC. And also have tvOS 19 shown off as well. Honestly, I'm looking forward to WWDC and other features that it has to offer. As far as when to expect invites for WWDC, well, we can expect invites hopefully this coming Monday, March 24th. We can expect invites to the Worldwide Developers Conference, and I will most certainly have a video talking about when to watch it, where to watch it, and other things as well. And also a brief mention of what we can expect to see in some of the leaks and rumors. If not Monday, then we can have it on Tuesday, March 25th as well. And typically, it's either on the first or second Monday of June. If it's the first Monday, it's June 2nd. If it's the second Monday, it's June 9th, most likely. But it could be the second Monday, as it was last year on the second Monday, June 10th, as iOS 18 was pretty large. And I will be watching the event. Whether or not if I'll be live streaming it is hard to say, but I will be watching the event most definitely. I may have a live stream before or after or a video talking about what was announced at the event. And if I have my new iPhone 16 by then, hopefully, the 12 I will upgrade or install the beta of iOS 19, whether the developer or public beta, on my iPhone 12 so that I can give you guys content for this channel. If you guys liked this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Mr. Hawkins with Hawkins Tech, and I'll see you guys later.